Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's William Payne, and I'm here to present to you my overview on the corporate operator spotlight, and that's going to be Purdue Farms. All right, just to kind of give you a rundown about Purdue, they are a chicken company. They raise and slaughter chickens. You're very likely to see their products on your local grocery store shelves in the meat section. So, to kind of give you a rundown of their fleet, they have two airplanes. They have a King Air B200, and they also have a Gulfstream G150. To go over the King Air B200, that is a twin-engine turboprop used primarily for corporate aviation. That's fair, meaning that they're just ferrying either customers or employees from one site, say like a farm, to a corporate site. It's very handy for that, and that's the same deal with the G150, except one notable aspect of the G150 is that it has a range of 3,400 miles. That's wider than the continental United States, and pretty much means that within the U.S. they can go wherever they want. It is a very good thing to have as an over $5 billion company. So to kind of continue. Comparing the aspects of what we read in our textbooks to how Purdue uses those, one thing that's big for Purdue is that using private jets will save employees time. Here is a quote that I pulled from one of the Purdue CEOs. Most chicken plants are not built around metropolitan areas. To go out and back to our facilities in the same day versus having to possibly take 3 days driving or on an airline is vital. So to them, you can tell that time spent waiting is time wasted for Purdue, right? So it saves time visiting the farms and getting back to their corporate headquarters if they need to. It's also just better communication, and it's very good for the company. Also, just one thing to mention, Purdue will visit all 22 of their corporate sites per year. This will also fit in with their business culture, right? Because they like to have hands-on, be on the ground, seeing how the farms are doing, reporting back to command. There's still the company itself is still a family-owned business. The CEO is one of the Purdue's, he's one of the Purdue's, right? His last name is Purdue. And his grandfather who started the whole thing. So to kind of continue, another great aspect of having having your own corporate fleet is exercising management control over efficiency and scheduling. Okay, so that's a lot of words. What does that mean? Well, let me just kind of read this quote here. Usually, more than half the seats in both aircraft are filled. This is Purdue. This is the article talking about Purdue. Often by personnel from several different departments. An accountant may schedule a plant review, and a team from production will hop on, meaning that they'll hop on the plane. So pretty much this allows them to be very flexible with their travel plans, and it can lead to just more effective methods of business management, right? So you don't have to wait on airlines coming in to pick you up and then you getting on the plane, and then you go out and you're wading through the vast amounts of people at airports and you're having to drive to the airports. It's your plane. You get to do with them what you want. It allows ease of access to aircraft that can allow for better control. So obviously, this is a pretty big thing for a lot of companies who use corporate aviation to stay on time. And this all kind of leads back to the last one, and that is charging the entrepreneurial spirit. This is sort of an ambiguous thing, but if you've ever either owned a company or had kind of a dream to own a company, you'll understand that the entrepreneurial spirit is huge. So let me just read this first quote here. When traveling by car and airline, the tour has taken a month and a half with both aircraft flying. The trip is finished in less than 2 weeks. right? They're talking about versus having a having a fleet of their own planes versus not, right? So they're saying that not having their fleet of just two airplanes will take them about a month and a half to do what could be done in 2 weeks. Imagine what that would do for their spirit. Saving time, right, is and seeing results faster can really add to the spirit. A couple other things that are in the textbook that would lead to charging the entrepreneurial spirit is, this could lead to having your own fleet could lead to positive corporate image, right? Having other customers, see that you have your own planes. Wow, that's pretty big. Increased productivity while en route, right? There was the study that was from the textbook that said that employees are about 20% more productive while on business jets and 40% less productive when on commercial airliners. And also, the last thing, which is pretty big, is increasing time spent home, for the employees, right? So if you're able to do things a lot quicker, employees can be back to their families by the end of the day. They can be on one side of or maybe not one side of the country, but a couple hundred miles away and be back the same day, seeing their families. That leads to a much better quality of life for their employees. And of course, there's much more to it, but I think there's a couple big ones I wanted to highlight. And of course, here are some references. Wouldn't be complete without the references page. Thank you guys for listening. I hope everything in your presentations goes well, and I look forward to watching them. So thank you and have a good one.